I met Maris at a networking event, and she had mentioned that she could help me with getting more flow in my life. And at the time, I was having some blockages with my business was stalled, a situation with my children seemed a little stuck, and then I was trying to get some home repairs done, and they were not happening. And so she mentioned she could help me create flow and get those things rolling and going in the right direction. When I had my first coaching session in advance of the actual home session, this was more of a personal coaching session, and that really helped me understand exactly how this would benefit me as a whole, and not just in those 3 areas, but in all areas of my life, just to kind of create more flow and balance in my life. Yes, I had two points of hesitation. One was financial, because as I mentioned, my business was sort of stalled, and it's a big investment to proceed with this whole process. But another hesitation was fear, because you're comfortable with your life and you know how things operate, and when you start to move stuff around, it's the fear of the unknown. The biggest gain that I received from this whole process, I think, is really a level of peace. I was always on the go all the time, running here, running there, and it's just because I didn't know how to be still, I suppose. And just as an example of how this has sort of helped my life was the other day my car broke down on the major freeway in rush hour traffic, and ordinarily that would have sent me crazy and very reactive and upset, and I just pulled over to the side. It was really not a big deal, and at the end of the day, that sounds simple, but I would have reacted completely differently before. So I didn't know how powerful it really is. In the middle of the night, I woke up to what sounded like a pack of elephants rummaging through my house. And I had to think about it after it happened, like, what was the noise that I was hearing? And I remembered her saying the energy came in from the skylight, and that's what it felt like, that like a big gust of wind was coming in and sweeping in all the corners of the house. And that's when I recognized that this is what woke me up. The energy was moving through the house because we'd done some work that day, and it was very powerful. My dad came to visit me after I had the work done in my home, and he said, "Wow, your house is so clean and inviting." Mind you, it's no cleaner than it normally is, but he felt the shift in energy. So, I mean, coming from him, that was a big insight. I am absolutely inundated right now with work, and I feel that the work that I've done so far has just made things more easy. I know definitely if it's not for you, if you're not ready to make a change, I was ready in every aspect, and I was willing to do whatever it took to proceed forward. So you have to be willing to follow the guidance and be open to new ideas. I know so many people who could benefit from this work. Either they're having relationships that they're afraid to leave, or they're afraid to take the next step, or parents on how to best parent your children can benefit, because you can see with the family constellation work kind of how your kids are reacting to different things and where they're heading and what their energy is, and that was really eye-opening. And I think that would help moms get a better understanding of how to work with their children. Business owners, because we have to manage a lot of different things. We have to manage family and relationships and finances and our business, and so when you have more clarity and more calm, you can handle multiple tasks with ease.